Hey, it's Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Introducing another new brewery in New Hampshire, Mooselick Brewing of Troy, New Hampshire, and this is their Moose Hide Amber Ale with an alcohol by volume of 6.3% ABV. This brewery opened in July of 2015, and most of their beer has been available in bottle mostly in Cheshire County, which is in the southwestern part of New Hampshire. I don't get over that way too often, so I stumbled across this more recently. So this is my first chance to try a beer from this fairly new brewery. So I'm going to check it out and see what it has to offer. Alright, let's get this here. And I'm going to pour this into this Brew New Hampshire glass, which I love to use, especially for the New Hampshire nano brews that are coming out. I should have checked, but we must be closing in on 50 new breweries in the last, well, not 50 new, but 50 smaller breweries in New Hampshire during the last 4 or 5 years. So it's really quite a renaissance of beer brewing going on around here since 2011, when the laws changed to give the small brewers a better opportunity to have success. So let's check this out. It's an amber ale, as you can tell, and so the color of it, of course, is a very carbonated, bubbly, amber, medium amber color, with a modest, foamy, fluffy, sort of foamy white head, off-white, I'd say, cream-colored off-white head up to the top. So, very nice, very nice. I don't see any sort of, nothing. I thought I might take a look to see if there might be any sediment down there, but not. So, there we go. Let's check out the aroma. Amber ales are pretty standard beer. It was actually, amber ales are probably, when I first started getting into craft beer back in the 1980s, amber ales were among those I used to kind of seek out. Because I like the sort of darker color from the standard pilsners and ales of the day. And so, so amber ale and red ales have kind of been a favorite of mine and brown ales have kind of been a favorite of mine for a long time. So, enough of my history lesson, getting into the aroma. There's a good malt forward character here. The brewery here, just to let you know, there are two guys who work on, one's a fruit farmer and one's a chemical engineer, or at least that's what it says. A fruit farmer and a chemical engineer walk into a bar. So anyway, so a lot of the beers they put out, they've got 5 or 6 beers available, have sort of a fruit note to them. I saw a blueberry, I think I saw a raspberry, but I picked up the amber. I also picked up a porter. So, back to the beer. A good malt forward character here. A bit of a bread character, maybe a little caramel. More of a bready character. Just the slightest fruit hint. But nothing really in your face. The hop profile is very low. So let's check out the taste. Ooh, that's a nice tasting beer. Something interesting about this that I like. Toasty. Toasted bready malts. Good little bitterness coming up on the backside. Okay, let's see if I can get through this review more quickly. It sounds like I have some neighbors that are not happy with each other at the moment. So, again, the body is, I put it in the light to medium range, but the taste does have a real sweet, malty, or more of a malty, bready, malty character with this hint of fruit. Sometimes I wish I could practice these reviews before I do them, because sometimes it comes to me after I do the review as to exactly what it was I'm tasting. But there is a nice bitterness at the end here. It's a good mild to more of a moderate bitterness at the end, an earthy sort of bitterness, not really a fruity bitterness, but I am picking up this hint of fruit type character. But I can't define what type of fruit it is. It's something in the melon category, not watermelon though. It's not that juicy. You know, something that's sort of in the melon family, like a cantaloupe or something like that. You know, it's got this meaty sort of fruit to it. But the bitterness is much more pungent than I would expect, given the aroma there's really low to no hop profile at all, then this bitterness kicks in, but it's more like a traditional IPA bitterness, not the overly hopped citrusy, overly pineapple-like, overly grapefruit-like, none of that sort of stuff that's popular in today's American IPAs and the double IPAs. But it's more of a traditional bitterness that does not take away from the malt character on this beer. So it's really well balanced. The bite is just there to kind of, you know, melt on the palate at the end after you get this amber and sweet amber malt character, caramel malt character coming up front, and then this bitterness pours in from behind to finish off the beer and balances everything right out. Easy drinking, tasty beer. So you know, it's a good start for a brewery I've not had anything by and just really kind of found out about recently. So that'll do it for now. This is Mooselick Brewing from New Hampshire, and this is Mooselick, the Moose Hide Amber Ale. So thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.